Hey friends, today we are doing our underlining for our close read in our story that we read yesterday, Living in Deserts. So not only will we be doing the underlines today, we are going to also start doing the highlights. So I'll show you how to highlight and I'll make sure you remember how to underline, and then I'll let you get going to try it on your own. So, yesterday you read Living in Deserts, and here it is again. Remember that you can hide this image right here by clicking Hide Image, and that will make it a little bit easier to read. The next thing that you are going to do is you are going to click on where it says Close Read right here. And it takes a minute for the close read things to pop up. You might have to click it twice. But when you get there, what I want you to do is drop down this arrow where it says Analyze Text Features. These are going to be all of what in this story. Then you will do all of these bullet points right here in the underlining. Then you won't do all these notebook things. Don't worry about those. Then you will also do the highlights under using text evidence. Okay? And then you won't do all these notebook things. So once you get to 2 on both of the drop-down menus, you can stop. All we're doing is highlighting and underlining. Okay, so I'm going to just do a couple of examples for you, and then I'm going to let you do it on your own. So this says Analyze Text Features. Text features help readers find and understand information. Examples of text features in informational texts include section headings, maps, photos, caption, bold or italic text, glossaries, and lists of sources of information. If you forgot what text features are, you can always go back to the video that we had that was a brain pop video from yesterday, and that will refresh your brain. So now number 1 says, My turn. Complete the close read tasks for Living in Deserts to help analyze text evidence with text features. So the first one says, underline the text feature that tells you that the text will be presented in a certain order. And this is talking about the very beginning. And this one is a little bit tricky to think about, but once I tell you what it is, you're going to think, oh, that makes sense. So the text feature that tells us that the text will be presented in a certain order is actually right here where it says chapter 1. And I think the story has 4 chapters in it. So this tells you, the chapters tell you that the numbers in the chapter, I should say, tell you that there is a sequence of chapters, and the chapter titles tell you the focus or the key idea that will be discussed in each chapter. So I'm going to go ahead and underline chapter 1. I just highlighted that, and now I'm clicking underline, and now I'm clicking save. And then I can click exit. This is chapter 1, Welcome to the Desert. So you can tell that this chapter is going to be about the desert and maybe an introduction to the desert because it says Welcome to the Desert. Let's read that next one. Underline the facts in the caption and in paragraph 3 that the map helps you understand. Okay, so I'm going to go on to paragraph 3, and I'm going to be looking for the facts in the caption and in paragraph 3 that the map helps me understand. Okay, let's take a look at it. We have our caption, our picture caption right here. It says deserts cover about 1/4 of all land on Earth. I definitely think that the map helps me understand what this says. So I'm going to go ahead and underline it. And the reason is that I can see that deserts on the map is yellow, and I can see on the map where the deserts are. And the caption says, deserts cover about 1/4 of all land on Earth. The map helps me see that. I'm also going to look at paragraph 3. It says, deserts are almost everywhere in the world. You can find deserts in South America, North America, Asia, Australia, Africa, and Antarctica. So I know that this sentence right here, you can find deserts in South America, North America, Asia, Australia, Africa, Antarctica. The map helps me understand that because it shows it in a picture for me. I can see all those continents, and I can see that there are deserts in each of those continents. So I just did my underline. I clicked save. I'm going to exit. Now, you will do the rest of those underlining. Just try your best and make sure that you are really reading the text and making sure that what you're underlining is what you are underlining is what you really think helps you either understand the story or whatever it is having you analyze. All right, once you're done with the underlines, remember you're going to stop right here where it says to. Don't worry about any of that. Just remember you're only highlighting and underlining. And then we're going to go to the used text evidence. It says text evidence and text features work together in an informational text. Use both text evidence and text features to support an appropriate response to questions about a text. My turn. Complete these close read tasks for living in deserts. Highlight the text evidence with text features. Okay, let's do the first two. Highlight the detail in paragraph 2 that supports what the photograph shows. Okay, so here's our photograph right here, with that car splashing into the puddle. And then we see paragraph 2 right here. Paragraph 2 says, a desert is an extreme place to live. No other place on earth is as dry as a desert. Fewer than 10 inches, 25 centimeters, of rain fall in deserts each year. The soil is dry, and the rainfall can cause a flash flood. In the world's deserts, more people have drowned in desert rainstorms than have died from thirst. So I'm looking at paragraph 2, and I'm looking at the photograph down here. I see that this photograph is probably showing me a picture of a flash flood. So I think that the picture is helping me understand what that means. And the picture, more specifically, is telling me what this sentence is meaning. The soil is dry and rainfall can cause a flash flood. So I'm going to make sure this says highlight, and I can even pick my color of highlight, and then I'm going to click save right there. Okay, let's look at the next one. It says highlight the detail in paragraph 5 that supports the information in the chapter title. Okay, let's go on down to paragraph 5. Aha, here we go. I'm going to read paragraph 5 for us. And I'm going to also first look at the chapter title. It says chapter 2, People of the Desert. So we are looking for the detail in paragraph 5 that supports the information in the chapter title. Okay, so let's go ahead and read chapter 5, or not chapter 5, paragraph 5. Deserts can be filled with danger. People can get heat stroke from extreme temperatures. Lack of water can lead to dehydration. Too much exposure to the sun can cause sunburn. Some people, however, are able to live in deserts. To them, deserts are a home. I think that this last sentence here, some people, however, are able to live in deserts. To them, deserts are home. I think that really supports the information in the chapter title because the chapter title is People of the Desert. So I think these people that are able to live in the desert are the people of the desert that the book is talking about. So I'm going to go ahead and highlight that. And then, my save button is all the way down here. Save, exit. Okay. Now I'm going to let you do the rest of the underlines and highlights on your own. Now, my e-learners, just so you know, you can do this assignment in your book as well. It will have the highlights and the underlines, directions in the margins, which is on the side of the text in your book. You are allowed to do that, or you are allowed to do it on your computer the same way as I'm doing it. So just go through each of those. It may take you some time, but as long as you're patient and you work through it slowly and you pay attention to what you're highlighting and underlining, you will be just fine. All right, you guys, you are going to be awesome. Thank you so much. I will see you next time.